What up, guys? We're gonna continue part 3 of Slay the Princess. You guys can't see me pointing, but you know. Okay. Nah.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Okay.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is
wasn't
wrong.
there a locker?
Better to wash our hands of this
option?
whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again. Okay, I'm going to
That's
the cabin.
great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly. A warning.
Totally.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Fortunately, she's only a princess, whereas you are a valiant and talented warrior. It'll be easy, so long as you stay focused. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh wait, hold on. We've never just left the knife. We could also try that.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do I need the blade though? Like, she's chained up. I can go to Pound Town if, you know.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hello?
Oh, whoops.
Is someone there?
Is hypnotizing.
Yeah.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear
Much
once
nicer
to remember
than
it
the
for the
other
rest
one.
of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yeah, I'll be the judge for that.
Don't
Hi.
be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Yeah, she seems super nice.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Yeah, she
There's a heavy chain
seems
around her wrist, binding her
like
to the far wall of the basement.
murderable or
She's
whatever.
beautiful.
I don't know.
How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Exactly.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Sure.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge
Yeah,
mistake.
no problem.
No, you walk up to the
No,
chains
I
binding the
probably shouldn't
princess
have
to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Just a second. Okay. Sorry. Yep.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe
No,
it's
I
somewhere
don't.
upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, whatever.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Nah.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I don't see a mess.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I'm seeing less sure of this thing going on here. Maybe it was best to kill you. You could have done that the whole time and saved literally everybody so much trouble.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yeah.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
I still hate
place
this so
the blade
much.
against
Why?
the ragged, self-inflicted
I
wound
get
on
it
the
the
princess's
first
arm,
time,
just
but
above
this
the
is a
unyielding
little-
chain binding her to this place.
Like, geez, it's just
You cut into her flesh.
so tasty.
The blade is sharp,
how
and it
nice.
takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair.
Yeah,
you can't just do
this
that.
again.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Not stabbing you.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Sure you are, bud.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Nah, I should have slayed the princess.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
Yeah, I got a little blood there. And there. Just like some bones sticking out.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, you got even more blood. Like all for everywhere.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
See? Okay. Maybe she isn't a monster. She doesn't know how to use a knife, guys. Like, you know, come on.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
You really have blood everywhere.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, don't be, cuz.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Yeah. Okay.
It can't just end like this.
Wouldn't she get a
Right.
crown?
Oh, that's rich coming
Ah,
from
whatever.
you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Okay.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
That's nice. The Damsel. Chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Turn around and leave? Okay. No.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, I think it's
Yes,
just
he
okay.
didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Smooth.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved?
Okay, yep.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should
Okay.
know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What
Yeah,
can I
it sounds like
say?
he would.
A world
Yep.
without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Okay. Whatever.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also
Yeah.
speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure,
Yeah.
your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Yeah.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The mirror doesn't do anything. It's just there. Right? Yeah, whatever. What happens if I don't take the blade? Whatever. We don't need it anyways.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
If you want us to kill her, then why are you glazing it? Soft voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Okay.
I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far.
Yeah.
You barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
I agree.
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Damn, okay.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
What a nice guy.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero.
The hero.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'd
Waiting
say it
for you
does.
to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Because he made us try and kill her, it was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
It's like
I'd really hoped
stuff.
I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Okay.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
I mean, she
We
seems
won't be
alright.
laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Well, I
You're
mean,
right, it's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
I feel
So
like the
go ahead
narrator's
and
more
slay her.
manipulative than the actual princess, so whatever.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you
Okay,
listening
buddy.
to her? That's a confession.
No, that kind of is a confession.
I can't believe that the
Okay,
fate
wait,
of the
hold
entire
up.
world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
What's... Okay.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world.
Okay, well,
I destroyed all of it.
we got
and
our
made it awful
culprit.
for everyone.
I'd point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world. I guess
yeah.
that wouldn't actually move you. Oh,
Don't
it moves
worry.
me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out. But
Yeah.
have you seen her angelic face? She should get a pass. She just wanted to make us happy by destroying the world. Apparently,
Yeah.
yes.
That's a bit too far, man. Come on. Now, is there no, like, not... Oh,
No.
okay.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and
Wow.
if you try anything that might
Wow.
harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Yeah. I
I
don't...
told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and
No.
smothers you in a joyful embrace.
You ended the world, though. Like...
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
I agree with him.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
I mean,
So
she
gullible.
said it, though.
Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Do you want to
Are
end the
you
world?
seriously asking her?
Hold
that?
up. No, wait.
Oh, we've been over this one. I do want to end the world.
Whoa, what happened to the voice? We're gonna kill her.
I just want to make you happy.
Whoa, what's happening? Music? Eyes?
I just want to make you happy.
No.
I just want to make you happy.
Okay, anyways, yep,
That
let's
sounds
leave.
perfect.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
phew.
gonna kill you.
She's back to normal. Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
Okay, yeah,
The
we're
princess
gonna...
takes
no.
your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
If I brung the knife, would I have been able to?
We have each other. We don't need
Killer.
the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh,
That was very
the way
creepy.
she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Okay, Dora the Explorer.
She's right.
Or whatever.
It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Dang. Yeah, I'm gonna do it by myself.
Okay. Yeah, you've got this.
Okay. What's with your... Okay, whatever.
You place your hand on the door. And... the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I knew it.
That's-
Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one.
Listen,
You
as
and the princess
nice
make your
as
way
this
upstairs.
is, the dagger,
and
as nice
blade,
as
that's right.
this
There's still a
is,
chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the
the-
table and
I
slay her
don't-
before
you
it's
know.
too late.
I don't think the world should end. Yeah.
You take the blade from the table,
Oh, whoa.
turning its
What
tip
happened?
towards the unsuspecting princess.
No.
Thank you.
What happened to you?
Wait. No. You barbarian, what are you doing? But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike. The
Yeah,
princess's
he was-
eyes grow wide with terror as the blade falls, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you. Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah. Your words. You, confessed to some
my
things.
love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
Yeah.
And just like that, she's
You
dead.
do that.
And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have
Slay an
been
innocent. Oh. Oh.
I feel sick. Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived.
Okay, well, we killed an
And you
innocent.
really feel
That's
sick.
not good.
I, for one, am absolutely distraught, grief-stricken, inconsolable. You'll get over it. You just
You'll
saved
get over it.
everyone. Get over it? You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all.
Oh, no. Let's not.
You raise the
well,
blade,
we're doing it.
aiming
Okay.
the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
No, but no. We can,
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're not
no.
doing this. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all? I don't believe this. What?
No way.
What don't you believe? You plunged the blade into your own heart and collapsed to the floor.
Hey, we saved the world.
You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry. That's right. You're all sorry. Everything goes dark, and you die.
He's getting a little aggressive here. Calm down, Gib. Calm down, buddy. Figure eight.
You're on a path.
Oh shoot, whoops.
Monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath. She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin.
Oh,
because
cool.
she's dead. We killed her.
Nice, speaking facts.
You killed her, and so I killed you.
Not kidding, you killed yourself.
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here. Oh, and I'm still here too. If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse.
I hope you get disappointed.
I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions. I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent. And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again.
Sorry.
Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement.
Hold up, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Right, the only vengeance you can do to us is like doing it to yourself. Even then, come back unscathed, right?
Don't provoke him. I'd prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it.
Exactly.
twice.
This guy gets it.
It was unpleasant. It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
See?
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens.
Okay.
Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try. Can I? Well, I'm not
That's
just
what I
going to
hope
try.
not.
I'm going to actually do it.
Here,
I'm
back
looking
now.
forward
Hold on.
to it. Good. I am too. Can
Okay.
I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
Whatever happens next is something. Yeah. It's
You
just,
have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
okay. Well.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
I won't try to.
We'll muck it up, alright. We'll get our happy ending.
But we're gonna get a
even if it
Labata,
damns
and
each
you are gonna
every
be gone
person
forever.
who's ever lived.
Be
Whatever
quiet.
you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it.
Yes, as do I
I
agree.
hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful. Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control? It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens. Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion? I don't know. I just exist. And that's fine with me. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Okay. Nah, I don't think she was.
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything
Okay, well,
here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her? Our beloved.
No?
So she does live. She doesn't look very alive to me.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door mirror?
Oh, shoot,
Is this
damn
some
it.
kind of joke? Did you all
Yeah, I
plan this
can't
out before
remember.
dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone
We gotta
because
find a weapon.
an oh so
We got that
deserved
one.
guilt
Shing, shing.
has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
You did that,
I
man.
suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you
What if we
march
do it
over to
wrong?
that door and make your way down to the basement?
Yeah, we're gonna kill her wrongly. Yeah, okay.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off. It's time
Okay.
for all of you to see what we've become. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things. I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold.
Bro, calm down. Oh, whoops.
No way left to go but down.
Yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air. as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face
There's the
veiled
blade.
in shadow. There she is again. My love.
No. No.
She's just an old memory. Your
I
eyes
wouldn't say
lock
that
for a
either.
brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner. You receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. Of course she's livid, and with good reason. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Yeah.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal
nice.
body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead.
Sorry, I am back. Jeez. Background stuff. Yeah. Okay.
No. What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently. Whatever we saw was a ghost. I thought we were all on the same page. Do try to keep up.
Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
Yo, grab the dagger.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring
Okay.
down at you from the top of the stairs,
Dagger
clutching a
multiplied,
brightly
question mark.
burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yet, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death-neutral, seems off the table. We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
That
Yay.
angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved. You sure snapped back to your old self quick. Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
Ow.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
Whoa, what are you doing now?
The skeletal wood of the basement,
No.
perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
Hey, now, let's not be
She's
rash.
trying to kill us. A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
No. Rush for the blade.
As you rush up the stairs
We will
towards
kill
the
her.
princess, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You push through the flames, trying to ignore the choking hot air filling your lungs. You manage to reach her, your hand wrapping around the hilt of the blade. The metal is already blistering hot. Your hand sizzles as it melts on contact. You can't so much as pull away, your nerves seizing up as they're fried, the bones of your hand fusing in place around the weapon. The princess,
No.
smiling warmly as her skin bubbles
Yeah.
away, places her hand on yours and clutches it to her chest. The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins. But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything. See? That wasn't so bad. It was so bad. But somehow, nothing is so much worse. You'll get used to it. There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away. Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust
Dang,
me.
this guy's been through something. Oh, cursor. There.
The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels
Okay.
away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin.
Well, we
It's
saved
very
everyone.
romantic.
Twice.
We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
Guys, we saved everyone. 2 times in a row. Aren't we just amazing? But despite your best efforts, you do not die. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? You don't need to comfort them.
See. You approach the mirror.
Oh, I don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. No affection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but now you see what's in it. You've withered. Okay. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You were at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
What?
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Okay.
This one is passion betrayed, but even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart.
I think we
Not
did the
mourn
right
her,
decision.
for she has finally found her light. We will know when we near our destination.
Okay.
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Okay.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. Well,
You're
that's
on a
it for
path
this,
in
guys.
the woods.
See you next time again. Yeah. Bye.